most of us a good few degrees above freezing. That cloud, though, from that weather front still providing some outbreaks of rain, and it's going to linger across parts of western Scotland throughout the day on Friday. The isobars are getting squeezed a little bit closer together, so the breeze will steadily increase, I think, for all of us as we go through the day. The wind's coming in from the southwest, bringing the moisture off the Atlantic, so providing quite a cloudy start. Now, the cloud will tend to break up, especially inland across central and eastern areas. We'll get some sunshine here, but that weather front is going to make for quite a wet day across parts of central and western Scotland. In the south, however, it should again be dry. Yes, there will be more cloud than recent days, but we should still get some sunshine developing, and temperatures will be a little bit higher than they were through the day today, eventually peaking in the low teens. Some sunny spells developing across the Midlands, northeast England, always a bit more cloud to the west of the Pennines. A little bit of rain is possible through Cumbria for a time. Southern and central Scotland also seeing some rain. And on the west coast, that rain could be quite heavy. In fact, some places just having a very wet afternoon. But the far north, generally dry, and we could get a bit of sunshine. Now, that weather front will bring some rain for a time to Northern Ireland, but by the afternoon, most places looking dry here. Most of the day will be dry in Wales. Some sunshine to the northeast of the hills. The west coast always rather grey. And with that southwesterly wind bringing the moisture to southwest England, again, a lot of cloud expected here. Now, as we head into the weekend, the isobars squeeze together. They tend to pivot round a little bit, but that weather front is still around, bringing a wet day for western Scotland for a time through Northern Ireland. That rain may edge into western parts of England and Wales later on. Central and eastern areas looking dry, again with some sunshine. But because the wind's picking up 13 or 14 degrees, well, it won't feel quite that warm. By Sunday, however, temperatures could be even higher. Follow the isobars, and they're bringing the warm air up from Spain. But this weather system will also, it looks like, bring further outbreaks of rain. At the moment, it looks like being particularly wet through parts of Northern Ireland. Other western fringes could see some rain on Sunday. Again, many central and eastern areas looking dry. And look at those temperatures, could be 19 degrees. But don't forget, Sunday is also going to be quite blustery. More details, as always, online.
The end of Libya's Colonel Gaddafi, the dramatic moment when he's captured, then killed in Sirte. He died in the city where he was born, a humiliating end for a man who once called himself a king of kings.
We kitchen there, and we shot him. Somebody shot him by gun, 9 million.
Colonel Gaddafi had been on the run for 2 months following the fall of Tripoli. His convoy came under attack from NATO jets as Sirte, his last bastion of power, finally fell.
This is the hole where these fighters say they found Colonel Gaddafi hiding. They dragged him out of here, and one fighter said to me that the former Libyan dictator asked him, "What have I done to you?"
Freedom, Libya! Everybody up!
Celebrations across Libya as they realize the man who ruled with an iron fist for 42 years is dead.
We have done what we have to do. If it's necessary, we shall do it again.
With Gaddafi gone, we'll be asking what the future now holds for Libya. Also tonight, in Spain, the Basque separatist group ETA says its armed campaign is finally over after 50 years. And Vincent Tabak, the man accused of murdering Joanna Yates, tells a court about the moment he killed her last year.
And coming up on the BBC News Channel, we'll bring you continuing reaction to today's historic news from Libya. Stay with us throughout the evening for all the latest developments.
Good evening. Colonel Gaddafi has been captured and killed in his home city of Sirte. He was found cowering in a storm drain after his convoy apparently came under attack from NATO jets. It was a humiliating end for the dictator who ruled Libya with an iron fist for 42 years. The BBC is the only British broadcaster in Sirte. Our World Affairs correspondent, Gabriel Gatehouse, has just sent us the first of our reports tonight. You may find some of the graphic images disturbing.
It must have been a painful, bewildering, terrifying end for the man who had himself ruled Libya through fear and force for more than 4 decades. These pictures, filmed on the mobile phones of the men who captured Muammar Gaddafi, show the former Libyan leader clearly still alive shortly after he'd been dragged from a ditch on the outskirts of the city of his birth. After that, we're told he was taken by ambulance to a hospital just outside Sirte, and from there to Misrata,